My thoughts on certain cartoon reviewers is one of the most viewed videos on my channel. No surprise. You know, sometimes I think, do I actually regret uploading that video? Like, if I had a chance, like, if I return to the exact moment I made that video, would I have done it differently? Would I have uploaded at all? And, well, I can definitely say that I would have done that video differently. I think I would have toned down my delivery in certain in certain segments. Like, I think I would have been a little bit more soft on Villisca, and I guess I would also change the audio because I genuinely despise the audio in that video. I sounded way too quiet. Oh, and by the way, in case you don't know why the audio sounds like shit, well, here you go. See, when I uploaded that video, it was around the time I was moving apartments. Now here's the thing. I have a hard time feeling confident in recording my videos. Like every time, like even when I moved to Portugal, which was in late 2016, like one of the first few videos I uploaded was my Batman versus Superman video. I unlisted that video because, quite honestly, I regret making that video. A lot of the points I made in that video, like other YouTubers had already made, and I don't know. I also just generally despise the audio. It's a lot worse than my videos on cartoon reviewers, mainly because, well, you know, I recorded that audio section in, what's it called? Oh, I recorded it with my laptop microphone, which was real shitty. So yeah, I unlisted that video because honestly, I really want that video anymore on my profile. So yeah, and the reason why I sounded kind of wait, I didn't even really said that I sounded quiet in that video. Yeah, I did sound quiet, and that's because I had recently moved there, and you know I have a lot of trouble gaining confidence. And the same thing happened with my cartoon reviewers video. I moved apartments, like I moved to another apartment, and the worst part about the apartment where I moved in is that I'm neighbors with one of the former presidents, and yeah, there's also security outside. So yeah, that definitely made me feel a little bit scared to, you know, speak up and maybe cause troubles and disturbance. Yeah, that's something I definitely wanted to avoid initially. But eventually I realized that I can scream however I want and no one cares. In fact, that apartment was a lot more soundproof than my previous apartment. So yeah, that's why I sounded really quiet, and I genuinely regret it. I wish I could re-record that sound, but whatever. What's done, it's done. But yeah, I definitely would have changed that and the delivery of certain lines on my video. But another thing actually no, I don't think I would have changed anything else. Nope, not at all. I definitely wouldn't have changed anything. But there is one thing that I do kind of regret about that video, because here's the thing, like I don't think I really regret uploading that video because, well, it's one of the most viewed videos on my channel. It's a video that I think perfectly represents how I perceive YouTube, because I'm on the mindset that you should criticize whoever you want, because I get the feeling that there's this mentality that YouTubers can't criticize other YouTubers, which for me I disagree. I think YouTube videos are art forms in some ways. Like, if you can criticize shows and movies, you can criticize YouTube videos. It doesn't matter if you're a YouTuber. I think you should do that, and I don't think that you're creating like drama, more or less, or like you're making the community more toxic by talking about other people, because I don't really think that's it. Like, people, I think if people just accept the fact that someone else is just sharing an opinion that it just so happens to go against your content, like, as long as people can respect that and recognize that at the end of the day, they're just content, like, they're just videos, entertainment. Like, me criticizing someone else's content is not me criticizing that person itself, so they don't really need to take my criticisms more personally than they should. So yeah, I do believe that, and I also just like, I enjoy what I said on that video. Like, I still stand by everything I said on that video, and I don't know. I think it's kind of a fun video. Like, many people agree, although many people also agree that the audio wasn't that good, and I fully agree because I hate it. But one thing I do regret about that video is that it created a sort of obstacle for me, because the thing about YouTubers criticizing other YouTubers is that since we're pretty much a part of the same community, it's easier for other people to know who you are, more or less. Like, people will recognize you for being that one guy who criticized maybe a certain YouTuber you like, or maybe I criticized that guy, like, and as a result, like, it creates this sort of tension and kind of a little bit of even resentment, because if I criticize Villainous, let's say, if I criticize Villainous, I really don't think that other YouTubers are going to care that much. They're not gonna agree with me, but they're not gonna resent me that much. They'll still probably want to have a conversation with me, or maybe like talk or whatever. But if I, for instance, say something negative about Velisca Bomb, like, a lot of people in the YouTube community, both YouTubers and commenters, will probably take what I said to heart. Like, if because YouTubers can also be fans of other YouTubers, and if I say something negative about a YouTuber that probably inspired that person, he's probably not gonna look at me very positively, and that person probably will not want to associate with me because I might be considered more or less of a controversial figure. Like, if that person wants to be like this sort of accessible guy who can collaborate with so many YouTubers and want to maintain a sort of a clear reputation, like, associating with me, while I don't think that me criticizing the people I criticized on that video is that controversial, it's definitely a lot more controversial if I had just talked about cartoons in general. So yeah, it can create that. Now again, I don't regret that video, but it's definitely something that I probably would have taken into consideration a lot more if I had uploaded. Because at the time when I uploaded, I honestly didn't care. I was just excited to upload it and I didn't really care about the consequences. But over time, I began to think about what that video could have caused, because now I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that probably don't want to meet me. It's not even really meet, it's just really talk. I mean, I don't think that Velisca Bum and stuff with Scoutfly would wanna like talk to me anywhere. Why would they be? I mean, I criticized their content and kind of harshly. So yeah, I wouldn't really blame them if they didn't want to talk to me. That never would have happened if I hadn't uploaded that video. So yeah, I guess that's the one thing I kind of regret about that video. I mean, I still would have uploaded nonetheless, and I'm still gonna keep that video up. And it's still a video I'm somewhat proud of it, but at the same time, I do recognize the negative impact that video may have had. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video.